Welcome to episode 8. Let's get started. Our first word is adjudicate, which is a verb used with an object that means to pronounce or decree by judicial sentence. It can also mean to settle or determine an issue or dispute judicially. It can also mean to act as a judge of a contest. Our second word is adjunct, which is a noun that is something added to another thing but not essential to it. It can also be a person associated with lesser status, rank, authority, etc. in some duty or service, assistant. It can also be a person working at an institution, as a college or university, without having full or permanent status. Our third word is adjuration, which is a noun that is an earnest request, entreaty. It is also a solemn or desperate urging or counseling. Our fourth word is adjure, which is a verb used with an object that means to charge, bind, or command earnestly and solemnly, often under oath or the threat of a penalty. It is also to entreat or request earnestly or solemnly. Our fifth word is adjust, which is a verb used with an object that means to change something so that it fits, corresponds, or conforms, adapt, accommodate. It can also mean to put in a good working order, regulate, bring to a proper state or position. It can also mean to adapt oneself, become adapted. Our sixth word is adjusted, which is an adjective that means arranged or fitted properly. It can also mean adapted to surroundings or circumstances. Our seventh word is adjuster, which is a noun that is an insurance company representative who investigates claims and makes settlement recommendations based on the estimate of the damages and the company's liability. Our eighth word is adjutant, which is a noun that is a military officer who acts as an administrative assistant to a senior officer. Our ninth word is adjuvant, which is a noun that is a substance that enhances the body's immune response to an antigen. It is also an adjective that means applied after an initial treatment for cancer, especially to suppress secondary tumor formation. Our 10th word is administer, which is a verb that means to manage and be responsible for the running of a business, organization, etc. It can also mean dispense or apply a remedy or drug. Our 11th word is administration, which is a noun that is the management of any office, business, or organization, direction. It is also the function of a political state in exercising its governmental duties. It is also the executive branch of the U.S. government during a particular president's term of office. Our 12th word is administrator, which is a noun that is a person who manages or has a talent for managing. It is also a person who manages and supports a computer system or network, as in a business or other organization. It is also a person who determines the site policies, appoints moderators, and manages the technical operation of an internet message board or other interactive website. Our 13th word is admirable, which is a noun that means worthy of admiration, inspiring approval, reverence, or affection. It is also excellent, first rate. Our 14th word is admiral, which is a noun that is the commander-in-chief of a fleet. It is also a naval officer of a high rank. The grades in the U.S. Navy are Fleet Admiral, Admiral, Vice Admiral, and Rear Admiral. Our 15th word is admiration, which is a noun that is a feeling of wonder, pleasure, or approval. It is also the act of looking on or contemplating with pleasure. Our 16th word is admire, which is a verb used with an object that means to regard with wonder, pleasure, or approval. For example, I admired how they handled the crisis. It can also mean to regard with wonder or surprise, usually used ironically or sarcastically. For example, I admire your audacity. Our 17th word is admirer, which is a noun that is a person who regards someone or something with wonder, pleasure, or approval. For example, Valentine's Day cards are typically written by a secret admirer. Our 18th word is admissible, which is an adjective that means acceptable or valid, especially as evidence in a court of law. It can also be having the right to be admitted to a place. Our 19th word is admission, which is a noun that is the act of allowing to enter, entrance granted by permission, by provision, or by the removal of obstacles. It is also the price paid for entrance, as to a theater or ballpark. It is also an acknowledgement of the truth of something. Our 20th word is admit, which is a verb that means to allow to enter, grant or afford entrance to. It is also to register a person as an inpatient at a hospital. It is also to permit to exercise a certain function or privilege. Our 21st word is admittance, which is a noun that means permission or right to enter. It is also actual entrance. Our 22nd word is admittedly, which is an adverb that means by acknowledgement, by one's own admission, confessedly. For example, he was admittedly the one who had lost the documents. Our 23rd word is admix, which is a verb that means to mingle with or add to something else. Our 24th word is admonish, which is a verb used with an object that means to caution, advise, or counsel against something. It can also mean to reprove or scold, especially in a mild and good-willed manner. For example, the teacher admonished him about excessive noise. Our 25th word is admonition, which is a noun that means an act of admonishing. It can also mean counsel, advice, or caution. Our 26th word is ado, which is a noun that means busy activity or bustle, fuss, bother. Our 27th word is adobe, which is a noun that is a sun-dried brick made of clay and straw, in common use in countries having little rainfall. It is also a yellow silt or clay deposited by rivers used to make bricks. Our 28th word is adolescence, which is a noun that is the transitional period between puberty and adulthood in human development, extending mainly over the teen years and terminating legally when the age of majority is reached, youth. It is also a period or stage of development as a society preceding maturity. Our 29th word is adolescent, which is a noun that is an adolescent person. It is also an adjective meaning having the characteristics of adolescence or of an adolescent. Our 30th word is adopt, which is a verb that means to choose or take as one's own, make one's own by selection or assent. It is also to take responsibility for raising someone else's biological child as one's own, specifically by a formal legal act. It is also to acquire a pet, especially one from an animal rescue organization. Our 31st word is adorable, which is an adjective that means very attractive or delightful, charming. Our 32nd word is adoration, which is a noun that is the act of paying honor as to a divine being, worship. It is also fervent and devoted love. Our 33rd word is adore, which is a verb that means to regard with the utmost esteem, love and respect, honor. It is also to pay divine honor to, worship. Our 34th word is adorn, which is a verb that means to decorate or add beauty to, as by ornaments. It is also to make more pleasing, attractive, impressive, etc. Enhance. Our 35th word is adornment, which is a noun that is something that adds attractiveness, ornament, accessory. It is also ornamentation, embellishment. Our 36th word is adrenaline, which is a noun that is the feeling of excitement, alertness, and intensity caused by the release of epinephrine in the body. Our 37th word is adrift, which is an adjective and adverb that means floating without control, drifting, not anchored or moored. It is also lacking aim, direction, or stability. Our 38th word is adroit, which is an adjective that means expert or nimble in the use of hands or body. It is also cleverly skillful, resourceful, or ingenious. Our 39th word is adcititious, which is an adjective that means added or derived from an external source, additional. Our 40th word is adulate, which is a verb that means to show excessive admiration or devotion to, flatter or admire. Our 41st word is adult, which is a noun that is a person who is fully grown or developed or of age. It is also a person who has attained the age of maturity as specified by law. It is also a full-grown animal or plant. Our 42nd word is adulterate, which is a verb that means to debase or make impure by adding inferior materials or elements. Use cheaper, inferior, or less desirable goods in the production of any professedly genuine article. Our 43rd word is adulterer, which is a noun that is a person who commits adultery. Our 44th word is adultery, which is a noun that is a voluntary sexual relationship between a married person and someone other than their lawful spouse. Our 45th word is adulthood, which is a noun that is the stage or period of being fully grown, fully developed, or of age. Our 46th word is adumbrel, which is an adjective that means shadowy, shady. Our 47th word is adumbrate, which is an adjective that means to produce a faint image or resemblance of, to outline or sketch. Our 48th word is adust, which is an adjective that means dried or darkened as by heat. It is also burned, scorched. Our 49th word is advance, which is a verb that means to move or bring forward. It can also mean to increase in quantity, value, price, etc. Our 50th word is advancement, which is a noun that means the act or process of moving forward. It can also mean promotion in rank or standing, preferment. It is also an achievement or result contributing to progress in a consequential area of knowledge, technology, or practice. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.